Now, how were y'all the only rap group in history that was banned from the tunnel?
Yo, we was banned from every club in New York City at one point. Let me tell you something. I'll give you a funny story, right? Pun one night hits me. God bless her dead, Pun. Pun's like, yo, come with me to the tunnel. I'm like, yo, Pun, I'm banned.
You banned. Why were you banned?
I'm gonna tell you. Okay. We'll get to that later. Hold on. But Pun is like, Pun's like,
fuck it, you with me? Fuck it.
This is what he thinks. He's like, yo, I'm double platinum. There's no way you can't get it. I'm like, yo, Pun, I'm banned. So I remember it so vividly. So he's like, yo, Pana. He's like, yo, are you really gonna talk to me like that? You don't think I could get you in? And I'm like, Pun, all right, cool. I drive my 500 Benz. Purposely came by myself. Cause I knew I wasn't getting in.
Right.
I drive my 500 Benz, parked it around, because you remember, the tunnel was right off the West Side Highway. It's right off the West Side.
And you parked it right over to the left, that parking lot. Yeah.
There was a pump on the corner.
No, actually, I drove down the tunnel block and made the left. I didn't even put it in the parking lot because I knew I wasn't going to be there that long. I just knew it. So I get in Pun's van. Boom. Pun has his whole entourage, and we walk to the tunnel. And it was like 7 undercover police officers just turned around. Was like, shh, you motherfucker! You're not even supposed to be on this block. And Pun turned and looked at me and was like, Pana, what do you be doing? Like, what the fuck do you be doing?
Now, what's crazy though, man, is I'm looking at you right now and I see everything that you're doing online, and you become like this well-loved character, this well-loved individual.
True. It's true.
What do you credit that transformation to, man? Because a lot of cats don't change, B.
My mom's, man. My mom's. I remember when I first moved to Miami, and I bought a house in Miami, and my mom's wanted to come down and chill, and all my friends. So I had my guys like, yo, take my truck and go pick up my mom's, and they was like, I can't believe that's your mother. Because my mother's just a sweetheart. She's the type, you spill the drink, she wants to clean it up, and she just raised me right. You know what I'm saying? And I guess one of the biggest things is because I was lied to in the game, and because I was jerked, because I was dealt wrong. I could have easily did that to any artist I worked with. Right. I could have easily did that to anybody who jumped on my record. Could have easily, and I just made sure, like, just because my publishing was took, I made sure everybody else got their publishing. You know what I'm saying? So when people worked with me, they enjoyed it. And when I was at the top of the game, I still acted like I was at the bottom of the game. So that's why I can still survive. That's why you can still see me with some of the most relevant artists. Whoever you named, I just hung out with them last week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I was there, I didn't treat them wrong. Right. And when I wasn't there, I didn't treat them wrong.
Right.
I just always the same. My father used to always tell me, treat the maintenance man the same way you would treat the president of the United States. And I've always done that. Because if you treat the maintenance man the same way you would treat the president of the United States, you have nothing to worry about.
Of course. Now,
and you have your floors clean too. I'm gonna tell you something right now. When the internet's really took off, N.O.R.E was one of the first artists I feel like who gave an honest portrayal of his life, of the things he was going through, of the things he was working on, and I think that's also what helped.
Oh, I embraced the internets like a motherfucker.
Early.
So many. That's to me. That's what make old motherfuckers old. Is them sitting around and being like, nah, that's not how you do it. You got to get your record to Stretch Armstrong. Nah, nigga, shit changed.
You got to press up them copies.
Yeah, nah, nigga, shit changed.
I'm not putting no shit free on that.
Nah. Like I ain't gonna lie. You got to get. I'm not with that. Now I'm not with giving away free music. You're
not giving shit.
I do give away free music. Right. But in its totality, like a complete project, I just don't understand that. I look at the people like, if you look at Google and you look at YouTube, you look at iTunes, where are they all at?
On the internet.
On the internet.
No, location.
California.
Now name me how many West Coast artists threw away a free mixtape.
None.
Not many.
They know something we don't know. This is what I'm saying. Like, think about it. YouTube, Google, Facebook, Twitter, all that shit is located on the West Coast.
Yes.
And these motherfuckers don't throw out no motherfucking free mixtapes. Even if they throw out a free mixtape, it's still available on iTunes. It's still available on Google Plus. It's still available on Amazon. And I started to realize, I said, these motherfuckers got the game smashed.
They know something.
Because iTunes, Google Plus, Amazon is the new selling it out your trunk.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It's the new selling out your trunk. So if none of them motherfuckers is giving shit away for free, why the fuck should we?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And West Coast OG said, I said to a West Coast OG one time, I was speaking to him, I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So when you throwing your mixtape out? He said, I'm putting it on iTunes. I said, well, you're not gonna give it to the people? That Piff. And he said, y'all East Coast niggas is fucking this shit up. Like, and when he said that to me, he said it like, y'all East Coast niggas don't know how to pimp. Like, he didn't say that, but his ambiance, his aura was like, man, y'all East. He was like, man, like, and I said, you know what? I'm never giving shit away for free again.
There you go.
Now I'll give it away for you for free. But guess what? It will be to that Piff. It will be to all these other
outlets,
what's
the
Combat Jack show?
Not right.
Yeah, Combat. What's the other shit? Live mixtapes.
The shit I've seen you give away, though, the content that you give away is on a personal level. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's the contribution right there.
Shit, motherfucker, that shit is available on iTunes too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you because I came into the game being pimped without knowing I was being pimped. Reggie says has a lot to do with it.
Yes.
But right now, I have the opportunity to be my pimp and to be my own hoe. That's my man, Matt Rass.
I think you need to say
I follow
pause
you
to
on
that.
Twitter. I feel like you're. Yeah, I don't
Please say
have to,
pause to that.
You know why? I'm a grown man. I don't have to say pause because the thing about it is
To be in your own hoe.
I am my own hoe because at the end of the day, if you sign a rap contract,
That's what you are.
if you sign a rap contract, you're a hoe. I don't give a fuck which way you put it. You are obligated to certain things that you can't say, yo, nigga, I want to stay home. Nah, nigga, you obligated to this. If the motherfucker give you $750,000,
Yeah.
You gotta
you
work.
can't have a sick day.
You gotta work.
Damn.
You gotta
like,
work.
you know, all these motherfuckers that
They
you
can
know,
give you $250, you can't be sick.
that you know, that to get sick days, I envy you.
Now, N.O.R.E, man, let's go back again, man.
Okay,
like,
cool.
You know, Pac goes away.
Yeah.
So he passes away.
Yeah.
Big passes away.
Yeah.
And then unexpectedly, like after the smoke is clear, not too long after that, your man Big Pun passes away, man.
Yeah.
Like, what was your relationship with Pun and how what did you go through, man?
You know, I was still young at the time. So what happened was, I remember, you know, when he had I remember his funeral at Ortiz Funeral Home in the Bronx. And when I walked up to his casket, most of the people that was there, they was like, yo, you gotta watch N.O.R.E, you gotta watch N.O.R.E. And when I leaned over his casket, I was sitting there talking to him. I really didn't know what I was saying. I really don't remember what I was saying, but I was really like talking to this nigga. And all the Terror Squad niggas, they were just looking because they was just like, damn, man, nobody never really told N.O.R.E. You know what I'm saying? So I got on one knee and I started talking. And then like 5, 6 Terror Squad niggas, they came and they grabbed me and they hugged me. And you know, I'm crying and shit. And they're like, yo, he's in a better place. And I'm start arguing with these motherfuckers. I'm like, what the fuck you mean he's in a better place? At the funeral? Yeah, because I'm like, yo, because I'd never seen Pun sick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was too young. Maybe I was naive.
Right.
Or maybe I just ignored it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
because he was too young. And
I was with him every day.
And he didn't stay in beef like the other two.
And like, you know, certain times when I spoke to Pun, like, you know, I would be sitting there talking to him, and Pun would fall asleep. And he'd be like, and then he'll wake up. And I didn't know that was sleep apnea.
Right.
I didn't know that. Like, I thought I was boring.
Right.
So when he woke up and he hit me, I would be like, you motherfucker. Like, and like, you know, that was my guy.
Right.
I didn't know that was sleep apnea. I don't know. It was because, like I said,
the weight, and all
the
that.
weight, I'm naive. I'm young.
The work ethic too, because I mean, listen,
I just didn't know.
Pun never slept.
So when they told me that, they say he's in a better place, I argued that. You know, usually, like if your grandmother passed away or your great grand passed away, and that person say, "Yo, they're in a better place," you usually say, "No
you accept
doubt."
that. You accept that.
Right.
Mhm.
But I couldn't accept that from Pun. This guy's double platinum. This guy, you know what I mean?
He just lost weight too.
He just lost 100 pounds. I ain't gonna front. I got a funny story about going to see him at the Fat Farm as well. But so I didn't want to accept that.
Right.
And then as I got older, I started to realize the symptoms that I was experiencing. The symptoms it was in my face. I just ignored it.
Right.
Maybe I ignored it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Pun was actually one of the best people I've met on earth. Not people in rap or Puerto Rican people or black people. Just one of the best person I ever met in my life. He was so generous. I remember I'm being platinum, he platinum, and he would not let me come to the Bronx without buying me something. Like an Averex jacket, a PlayStation. Like, my nigga, I'm rich. Right. Like, I'm straight. Right. He's like, no, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it affected me a lot. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people, I walk through the airports all the time and people grab me and be like, yo, Melvin Flint was that shit. But I didn't like Melvin Flint because my father passing away and then Pun passing away. And I had got like $750,000 at the time. And they really didn't give a fuck that I was mourning or I was going through something. They was like, motherfucker, we gave you $750.
You gotta put that shit out.
We need at least 1.4 to be even. You know what I'm saying? So, and all due respect to them, like, they were just doing their job.
Of course.
They were doing their job, but I didn't understand, like, you know, people not having feelings. Like right now, like, motherfucker, you 50 grand, and like, yo, big man, what's your name again? I'm sorry. King? A King. They're like, yo, A King, yo, you know, and, you know, something happened, God forbid, something happened to any of your family. They don't really care.
Yeah,
they don't care. They want you to deliver your part.
Yeah.
And that was my learning experience of that. So that's the reason why I don't like Melvin Flint. Like, I sat down with this dude for 6 hours in the airport. We was both stranded, and he was like, "But I'm saying, can you please take that back? Melvin Flint is this shit." And I'm like, "Yo, my nigga, I can never really take it back because it reminds me of that moment." And he's like, "But that album is better than N.O.R.E." I said, "No, it's not better than N.O.R.E."
Well, hold on for a second. N.O.R.E. is probably the best. Is probably the hardest music the Neptunes ever made. Other than the Philly's Most Wanted joints that they like, Neptunes don't really make hard music.
I don't know, man.
They made pop music.
I don't know. You got your thing against the Neptunes, so I'm not even gonna. That's not even valid because you don't even like the clips with the Neptunes. So that's nuts. I might turn your mic off.
There be just so much tinkle stuff going on.
Yo,
tinkle sounds.
I love the Neptunes. Yeah, I love the Neptunes.
What's the story about the Fat Farm? Like going to see Pun at the Fat Farm.
I went to see Pun. So the counselors people, they see me, they're like, "Oh, that's N.O.R.E." So they actually let him come out with me. They say, "Yo, you got an hour and a half with him." So
that's like visiting somebody.
Yeah, in jail.
But you got a little furlough.
Yeah. So I had Pun come in the joint with me, and we in. I don't think it was either a tour bus or like a truck. So I'm riding around with Pun and shit. You know, I'm smoking and shit. He ain't smoking. He's on his, sober shit, getting his life together. And he says, "Yo, Pana." I said, "What's up?" He said, "Yo, take me to KFC." So I'm like I'm naive, right? But I'm not naive.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Yo, you can't eat that, man."
You're a relapse.
Like, I'm like, "Yo, anything you can't eat that. I know you can't eat that." He said, "No. I found out. The fat is just in the skin." So I'm like, word? I'm fucking 22, 23. I don't know no fucking better, man.
Yo, Pun is on his game, bro.
He's like, "Yo, as long as you take out the skin,
it's okay.
It's okay."
It's okay.
My dumb ass go get this nigga a bucket. Because, they don't let him walk around with money out there. You know what I mean? So my dumb ass go get him a bucket. This nigga eat the whole fucking...
Who's taking the skin off? Who's taking the skin?
I don't even remember, man. But I know I felt terrible. Like after he passed away and I really realized, what had transpired, I felt bad about it. But then being in and there, that was my friend, man.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to be there for a friend, man. You know what I mean? And he was my first friend in hip hop, actually. Like, you know what I mean? Word. He was like, that shit is nothing. He said, this is success. And all I seen was his daughter just walking into college.
That's crazy.
So now you say that to me, and you say that's the same guy who took his life. Maybe I'm naive again. Maybe I'm gullible. Maybe I'm retarded. But I don't think that's the guy who would take his life. So the conspiracy theory, I'm with it.
Okay.
Because and especially my last moment with him was tears of joy.
Right.